What's going on, everybody? It's T Reaper and I'm back with another video. Okay, dokie. Well, today we're going to showcase a little bit of fun and a little bit of educational value today. So, I have been just streaming and kind of chillaxing. Thanks for all the new subscribers. I deeply appreciate it. Everybody hear about that Fortnite IGN video? How parents are, parents whose kids play Fortnite are paying, pros to actually teach their children how to play games and so on and so forth. Well, today, while I was just chilling in my stream, I learned exactly why that actually is. And oh my god, this stuff is precious. Like, if you see this gameplay and you wonder what is wrong with today's Xbox society, or any gaming society that does this in general, you gotta be like, don't you guys have something better to do? Anyway, crushing scrubs is so much fun that legitly, if there was no scrubs in gaming, it just wouldn't be the same. It just would, there always got to be scrubs. Thankfully for me personally, I haven't run into scrubs in years, like almost a decade. I haven't run into like that one match that you and your party friend basically, bring in noobs to basically, just totally crush, in a matter of like under 5 minutes. It's, best feeling in gaming history, I got to admit. Now, for everybody who tries to debunk my statement and say, oh, it's you were playing with scrubs, that doesn't show you how good you are. No, correct. That is very true. That does not show how good I am. That shows how well I know how to play. I'm sorry, that's a little bit funny. But no, trust me, I understand that these kids were scrubs. I understand that sometimes you come across people that don't really know how to play as good as you, are not as good as you, and basically, just get their ass kicked. But the important factor is, like, every time we were playing with these two randoms, they kept playing Halo 5. Halo 5, guys. Keep in mind, 2015 game, on its way out to, resolute itself into, Halo Infinite. But, hey, just keep in mind, Halo 5, right? These kids were trying to play this game like it was Fortnite and PUBG, and it showed in how they played the game. And if you watch the footage a little bit, you'll see what I mean. And I can now understand why, parents, don't want their kids basically sucking at the video games they buy them, and they feel bad whenever they lose. The important thing to take away from this concept is like, if everybody watches my footage and asks, you get those comments randomly in your gameplay that, how are you so good? I can't even touch you. I can't even see you. What the fuck? Where did you just come from? If you get people like that in your party or in your game, it's always healthy to take a step back and realize how long have I been playing this game that people actually think you're a god. Reality check, people, you're not that good at it. It's just, they just are really new to, said game or, said platform, so they don't know, they don't know the ins and outs. Once they do, they'll probably be the ones kicking your ass. But it's just kind of funny because, it kind of opened my eyes why, parents are, going that tutor route. But the problem is that you can, how good players are nowadays, it took them years to get that good because they played several different types of multiplayers, single players. Gaming experience. Experience is gained, not learned. So the best way to ever get good at something is just to do it over and over and over again like clockwork until you have it memorized in your skull. Sadly, minors or kids who play at a very young age don't have that luxury, so they try looking for different players to show them how to play and stuff like that, and that will work to a point. But the best way to learn is just by rinse and repeat. Do something. You did it that way, okay, rinse and repeat. Let's take it from the top, do it all over again and over again. That's how you eventually gain real gaming experience, and it goes across all different types of games. If you were playing Halo 5, chances are your play style or the way you play or basically get good at that game is you take the tactics and experiences that you've had from playing other games online, such as COD, Battlefield, Overwatch, Rainbow Six Siege, you name it, games throughout history that taught you how to play the way that you play today. And it's funny because minors who play these games for fun don't have that luxury because they don't have that sense of long gaming history because they're so young. But it's always kind of funny when you finally, when you get into a game with scrubs and you can't just help but show off and just wreck house and just simply, it's nothing but fun is basically what I would say. Now, I know that I kind of went on kind of a little rant there, but all right, I'm going to address the minors of this generation in gaming for a second. Kids, I'm going to tell you something very simple and very hard to hear. Not every game plays like Fortnite and PUBG. I'm sorry, I wrecked your dreams. Doesn't play like that. Doesn't play like that. And if you are to go back in games that are not Fortnite and PUBG, and you find players who actually know how to play and kick your ass, it's probably not your fault, and it's probably not the game's fault. It's just the concept that those players have been playing longer. They know how to play the game. They know the ins and outs. They know the tactics. They know the routine because they've been playing it since the game was from inception. So since this game was since the game's inception, or since the series inception, they've been playing this game over and over, years and years, decades old, so on and so forth. Over that time, you pick up things and you learn how to play the game naturally. But my best advice, kids, is never give up. If you want to be good at something, all it takes is practice, and all it is just hard grinding to get to the level that some players are in this day and age, and even pros. It's always work hard, rinse and repeat, keep grinding. You learn from failure, you learn from success. It's just experience is gained, not taught. So now that that's out of the way, but we me and my friend Jimmy, shout out to Jimmy, we had so much fun. First teaching these noobs how to the buttons and the controls, and then just going ham on them, which was hilarious. And they were even complaining because we were so good. It appeared that we were so good that they then wanted us to basically have one of the good players on their team and have the other player just be by himself. And we did that, and I won, which was funny as all hell. I could tell my boy Jimmy wasn't really trying, but it was still kind of fun because it was just insane. But kids who are below the age of 10, honestly, why are you playing video games? That's just kind of lost on me, unless it's Fortnite or something. But games like Call of Duty and games like Halo and stuff like that, they take loads of practice and learning curves and experiences gained through gameplay to actually get good at it. So if you suck at first, it's not your fault. And I applaud the other random that was playing with us, who joined later on, because he was trying to tell the younger kid who was trying to doubt himself, I suck at this game is garbage. And the kid was giving the other kid an actual real good advice, which was, it's not the game's fault, you don't suck, it's just that they've been playing longer, they're better than you, because they play more. And it was kind of nice to see that camaraderie and kind of see that that social, that the kid socially sticking up for the kid, and it was kind of fun. But we played probably about at least an hour and a half or so. We played for at least an hour and a half, and then the kid rage quit. Which was, I was like, wow, he was really determined up to a certain point, and then the dude just straight up rage quit. But I can kind of, going back to my original point, I can kind of see why parents are like that and want, to hire, try to use a shortcut. Sad truth, parents, there is no shortcut to these games and how good people are. It's just gained naturally through experience and through, through the games themselves. No adult is going to be able to teach a 7-year-old how to play this like a pro. It's just not going to work, because the experiences that you gain is what makes you the player that you are. It makes you, that tactical. It makes you that aggressive. That makes you that, that accurate. And 7 years old, I'll be surprised if you have any accuracy. That's pretty impressive. But anyway, I had a fun time crushing scrubs. I also learned something about today's society, which was kind of cool. Pass it on. Experience is gained, not taught. And it's just, kids, just never give up. Just always keep practice, and eventually things will happen and you will get good at it. But that phrase, get good, I really wanted to scream that so bad today, but I was holding back because I was being nice. But I had a lot of fun. This is Reaper. I will be back later this weekend with the Black Ops 4 beta and my impressions of it. I'm dying to do a video because I've listened to everybody's thoughts. Keep in mind, I am paying attention to what people are saying, but when I play it and when I have my impressions, it might be the same and it might be a little bit different. But we'll see this weekend. Hope everybody's having a wonderful week. Keep it gaming. And one last thing. The music going through this video is Titan Drago. Shout out to him. Go check out his channel. The dude is a funny ass dude. You should subscribe to his channel and give, you might be a gamer, you might be a pony, and the Console War song, hilarious. Great job. Keep it YouTube, man. You're doing a great job. This is Reaper, and I'm out.